Ever find yourself putting off tasks that seem too small or too tedious to tackle right now? Procrastination is a common foe we all grapple with, often leading to unnecessary stress, missed deadlines, and a mountain of unfinished goals. But what if you could turn the tide in this perpetual battle against procrastination? Enter the 2-minute rule, a simple yet powerful weapon to combat this adversary. The 2-minute rule is as straightforward as it sounds. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to do, don't put it off. Do it right away. This approach removes the friction and barriers between you and taking action, making it easier to start and finish tasks. It's a game changer, transforming the way you approach your day-to-day tasks and long-term goals. The 2-minute rule is a simple yet effective method to get things done, and it's about to change your life. So, what exactly is the 2-minute rule? Glad you asked. The 2-minute rule is an incredibly simple yet powerful tool to overcome procrastination. Here's how it works. If you have a task that can be done in 2 minutes or less, commit to doing it right away, instead of pushing it off for later. This might seem trivial, but it's a game changer. When we postpone tasks, we're not just delaying action. We're creating mental friction and barriers that make the task seem more daunting than it actually is. But when we apply the 2-minute rule, we chip away at these barriers. We make the first move, we take the first step. And that's often all it takes to get the ball rolling. By taking immediate action on small tasks, you'll find that you have more time and less stress. Now, isn't that a rule worth following? Curious about why the 2-minute rule works so well? The secret lies in our perception and the power of momentum. It's common to feel daunted before starting a task, especially if it seems large or complex. This is because tasks often feel bigger in our heads before we start them, creating a mental barrier that can lead to procrastination. But here's where the beauty of the 2-minute rule comes into play. By focusing on a task that takes just 2 minutes to complete, we break down that mental barrier. The task suddenly seems manageable, and we're more likely to get started. Once we've started, something interesting happens. Inertia kicks in. Just as a rolling stone gathers no moss, a person who has begun a task is more likely to continue with it. This principle, called the law of inertia, applies to our habits and tasks as well. So, when you start a small task, regardless of how trivial it may seem, it creates momentum. That momentum then makes it easier to continue with longer tasks. By starting small, you'll find it easier to keep going and tackle those larger tasks. Wondering what kind of tasks you can apply the 2-minute rule to? Well, it's more versatile than you might think. It can be as simple as replying to an email, loading the dishwasher, or even just starting a work project by opening a document and writing your name. Remember, the 2-minute rule isn't just about completing tasks quickly, it's about getting started. So next time you're faced with a task, ask yourself, can I do this in 2 minutes? No task is too small for the 2-minute rule. Remember, every big task is just a bunch of small tasks put together. Now that you understand the 2-minute rule, let's explore its benefits. This rule helps eliminate the overwhelming buildup of small tasks, giving you a cleaner, more organized day. It also instills a sense of accomplishment, boosting your motivation to tackle larger tasks. What's more, you can apply this rule to bigger goals by breaking them down into manageable 2-minute tasks. It's not just about ticking boxes, it's about steady progress. The 2-minute rule is more than just a productivity tool, it's a lifestyle change. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing tips.